Today, the day that I'm filming this, is June 21st, 2020. Today was supposed to be the last day of Olympic trials, which, as we all know, got postponed till next year. And it's kind of a surreal yet not so real feeling. 4 years ago, I was competing at the Olympic trials today. I was competing in the men's 10 meter prelim and semifinal. It was a stressful day and stressful week of my life. That Olympic trials was hectic. It was a back and forth game of I'm diving really well, I'm missing some dives, and it was truly a battle to make that Olympic team. And so today, I was supposed to be finishing Olympic trials and hopefully qualifying for the Olympic Games a second time. But due to COVID, due to everything going on, that didn't happen, and we've got to wait a whole nother year before the Olympic trials happen again. And so what is it like having the Olympics postponed? What is it like having the Olympic trials postponed? What is it like training in quarantine, but training now for a 5th year, knowing that it's been postponed, but it's not really set in stone yet because, everything still is up in the air. Training has been weird. It's not been the same. There is no normal right now. Everything's not in full swing. We are still just in this period of, we don't know when everything's gonna get back to normal. We don't know what the new normal is gonna be. And so training in quarantine has just been a lot of at-home workouts. It's been a lot of staying active outside these 4 walls of my apartment and, outside of the pool, just doing weight training in this office space that I have in my apartment, riding my skateboard to get some sort of cardio. I've talked about these in a couple of videos over the past couple months, but it has been weird, and it's even weirder knowing that Olympic trials, what I was training for the past 4 years, was supposed to be going on right now, and it's not. It is sad because I obviously wanted to go to the Olympics this year, and I felt like I was in a great position to do just that. But it's also not sad in the sense that I've got a whole nother year to train, a whole nother year to get better. Better. Wow. But knowing I've got a whole nother year to train and get better gives me excitement knowing I could potentially be even better next year than I could have been this year. And that could breed completely different results for me. And that's exciting. It's exciting to think about, where I was 4 years ago, how well I was diving on 10 meter especially, and how much I was training and how everything worked out. I'm so thankful for that. But now, 4 years later, I'm sad we're not having the Olympics this year, but I'm grateful that at least at the moment, it's still just been postponed for next year. And so I do get that time to train, do get that time to add, new skills to my repertoire if I can, and ultimately be a better diver come next year. And so while we're still in this quarantine phase, it is a situation of take it one day at a time, do things that can allow me to get just a little better each day, even though I don't have full access to, everything I did training as if the Olympics were gonna happen this year or back in 2016. It doesn't mean that I don't have an opportunity to get better at certain things. This time is pivotal, and it's key for athletes especially, because some athletes are going to see this as I can get better at specific things in quarantine, or they're going to see it as, I can't dive right now, I can't do anything normal, I can't get better. And that's what's really going to separate some athletes come next year. And I hope to be on the side that was focusing on getting better at specific things in quarantine so that when the Olympic trials roll around next year, I am just that much more prepared. So as we go forward, what's it going to look like? Your guess is as good as mine. It's day-by-day updates, week-by-week updates, just watching the news, trying to see what different states are doing, what different countries are doing, and what we as athletes are allowed to do going forward. It's constantly changing, and you have to be willing to roll with the punches if you want to find success going forward. So I'm not in control of anything that's going on, but I am in control of what I'm doing in the waiting. So just because we're in quarantine and just because we're in a waiting period doesn't mean it's time to slack off or time to get worse. It's always a time to get better, and that's what I want to be focusing on now that we've got an entire year to go. 2016 was a lot of fun. 2020 was looking like it was going to be a lot of fun. but now we get to push this back and make 2021 a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe, like the video, and in the comments let me know one thing you've been doing during quarantine that's been helping you either stay active or get better at a new skill in general. I'd love to just read up on what you guys have been doing as well. And thank you for supporting these videos coming back. I really do appreciate the support you guys showed me on the last video. Yeah, and again, I'm still just excited going forward, being able to do this more regularly, film topics that are, you know, things that are happening in my life right now, like the Olympics getting postponed. And I know there's gonna be a lot going forward. So thank you guys again for the support, and I will see you over in the next video. Pew.